Ahead of the presidential debates, let's look at some of Republican nominee Donald Trump's previous claims that use a pattern of deception known as hearsay. Hearsay is asserting that something must have occurred because someone told you that it has.
Don't believe those phony numbers when you hear 4.9 and 5% unemployment. The number's probably 28, 29, as high as 35. In fact, I even heard recently 42%.
We don't know where Trump heard this, but the claim is bogus. 42% of the American working-age public is not unemployed and wanting a job. Mr. Trump is referring to the number of Americans aged 16 and older who are not in the labor force. At the time, that included 95 million Americans, including tens of millions who don't want to work and aren't looking for a job, such as high school and college students, retirees, stay-at-home parents, the independently wealthy, and more. Of the 95 million, 6 million are actually looking for work. The unemployment rate was actually 4.9% when Trump made the claim.
You have the migration because Syria is such a disaster. And now I hear we want to take in 200,000 Syrians, right? And they could be, listen, they could be ISIS. I don't know.
We're taking in, it started, if you remember, Mika, with 2,000 or 3,000, then it went up to 10,000, then 15. The last number I heard was 200,000.
He misheard, because that's inaccurate. The administration has said its goal is to accept 185,000 total refugees of all nationalities over the next 2 fiscal years. It is committed to accepting up to 85,000 in fiscal year 2016, including at least 10,000 Syrians. The Obama administration met its goal. It has accepted more than 11,000 Syrian refugees in fiscal year 2016.
It is so ridiculous where they're taking the water and shoving it out to sea. And I just met with a lot of the farmers who are great people, and they're saying, we don't even understand it. They don't understand. Nobody understands it. And I've heard this from other friends of mine in California where they have farms up here, and they don't get water. I said, oh, that's too bad. Is it a drought? No, we have plenty of water. I said, what's wrong? Well, we shove it out to sea. And I said, why? And nobody even knows why. And the environmentalists don't know why. Now they're trying to protect a certain kind of 3-inch fish.
California is in its 5th year of a severe hot drought, which occurs when there's a combination of dry and hot conditions, the kind of drought that's expected to become more frequent with global warming. As for the claim about water being shoved out to sea to protect a 3-inch fish, that's misleading. In fact, officials release fresh water from reservoirs primarily to prevent salt water from contaminating agricultural and urban water supplies. Go to FactCheck.org for more on misleading or false claims from Trump and Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton. To learn more about patterns of deception, go to FactCheck.org.